Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you have never been here before. My name is SweetAshGamer. In advance, I'd like to apologize if you can hear my dog because she decided that she just has to be in the room with me, so... But anyways, today we are going to be doing, or did do, a speed build. It is supposed to be a modern house. I wanted originally to do something that wasn't modern because I seem to always do a lot of modern builds, but this, of course, actually ended up being extremely modern. But I do best with modern builds. I really like how simple they are and how clean that they look, and my favorite builds are actually Victorian builds, but I'm not that talented. So this is my modern speed build. I struggled a lot with the windows on that, which is very common for me to do because I cannot ever make up my mind, and there are actually not a lot of windows that I like too much, so I used a lot of the new Get Famous stuff with the doors and some of the windows. I believe that all of the windows I used were actually from Get Famous. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. Also, I wanted to use a lot of windows in this build because I just feel like a lot of modern houses have more natural lighting, so I wanted to make sure that we definitely did that, and you can see there that I am struggling with the garage door because we don't have any garage doors. I looked up a lot of pictures of garage door, like DIY sim stuff, and couldn't really find very much other than custom content stuff that I did not want to use because I wanted to be able to upload this to the gallery for you guys if you want it, and I know that a lot of you prefer not to have to go get a bunch of custom content for builds, and I completely agree with you. I am exactly the same way. So this build actually took me quite some time, several hours. I usually don't do speed builds for that reason. I get migraines very easily, and sitting in front of my computer for several hours is never good for that, so it's not something that I commonly do. I love to do it, but I can't stand to do it very often. So yeah. Also, I wanted to address the size of this house. It seems pretty big because there are a lot of rooms and a lot of big rooms, but there's actually only one bedroom, and that's the very top floor, the third floor. I guess you could consider it the third floor because there's kind of, it's not a basement, but there's the bottom level, the stairs go up to technically the second level, however you want to consider that, I don't know. But there's only one bedroom, but there is, you can see the gym, there is a office, there is a recording room, so a lot of these places could actually be turned into another bedroom if that is something that you would like to do. I really love this recording room. I love the wall color. I think that it is so beautiful. I love the very vibrant color poof things that I added in there. I try to add in a lot of plants to the build just because I wanted it to feel a little naturey as well. And also you get to add in a little bit of decoration here and there, you know, but I really love adding plants into my games and my builds, and I think that that's super beautiful. Also, I didn't really know what to put in the garage. I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. I don't even remember what it was now, but I thought that there was like some storage looking things that I never actually ended up finding, so I just threw in some random things in the garage, and I think it turned out okay. It could have been better, but I struggled a lot with this next floor. I couldn't decide how to go about the layout. It took me a long time. Like, I knew what I wanted the outside of the house to look like, but the inside was completely winged. I didn't know where I wanted to put anything. I didn't know what each room was going to be on each floor. And then the kitchen was probably a bigger struggle too, because I am not a huge fan of any of the counters really in The Sims, so I use a lot of custom content normally, and that's why the kitchen kind of looks different. like not really fitting in with the rest of the house because it's not the same colors as the rest of the house. But it seemed like my favorite counters didn't have the right color schemes to really fit in with the rest of the house. So I just kind of picked my favorite counters and picked a color and went with it and kind of went with a theme for that room. It doesn't match the rest of the house, but I actually really do love this kitchen. I think it turned out pretty well. So also in the office, I had a bit of a struggle because I really wanted to do corner desks, and I thought that there were corner desks. I know there's the really small ones or whatever that you can put in the corner. At least I think there is. I don't know. But I ended up having to make my own makeshift desks for the corner because I really wanted a corner desk. I love corner desks. I thought that it would fit really well in the corner with the windows, and I just thought it looked really good, and I really wish that we had more options to choose from whenever it came to desks because I'm never really happy with what I have. Also, I wanted to note that I did add a lot of pops of color throughout this build. I think that, you know, with it being modern and a lot of darker colors being in there, I used a lot of black and white. This room was a bit of an exception because the walls were blue, but I wanted to add in a lot of pops of color, and the pop that I ended up choosing was actually yellow. I am obsessed with using yellow for a lot of my builds here lately. I don't know what it is, but I think that black and yellow just go really well together, especially in modern builds. And yeah, so I think it turned out actually pretty well. I am almost 100% sure that I did not use any custom content in this build because I was intentionally trying my hardest not to. So I might actually have to go in and take out the custom content, disable it from my game before I upload it to the gallery. But by the time you're watching this, it should already be on the gallery. But for some reason, if you have custom content in your game, it'll say that there's custom content in the build even if you didn't use any. So I'm probably going to have to disable it before I upload it, but that's not a problem. We'll just figure that out. Another issue, I'm talking about all the issues, but there were a lot of struggles with this build. It was, like I said, the whole interior was winged. I had no idea what to do. I was just doing it as I was doing it, and I struggled a lot with the dining room. I didn't know what to put anywhere. I'm just like, dining room, table, alright, let's do it. And I was like, what else do I put in here? I have no idea. So you can see over on that counter that I just threw that down and added a bunch of random stuff, and I didn't really know what to do, and I struggled with a lot of things in this build, but I think it turned out pretty good, especially for the amount of hours that I put into it. I don't think I'm going to be building anymore anytime soon, unless you guys really, really like it, and then I'll do it for you. But other than that, like, I don't know. It's really time consuming. I love to build. It's probably one of my most favorite things to do in The Sims, honestly. I kind of get obsessed with building and build for the longest time and then don't ever play the game. But lately I've just mostly been playing the game. I've got my Get Famous LP going on, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. And if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and go check that out. Shameless plug. Yeah, it's right there on my channel. I believe I have about 23 episodes of that now. And surprisingly, I am not currently in that LP living in anything that I built because for some reason I love to build. I think my builds turn out pretty well, and then I don't live in them. I like to live in everybody else's stuff, but I mean, whatever. So this bathroom upstairs was a struggle because it was just so small. It was so awkward. I didn't think of the top floor, how it was going to be placed. It was kind of an awkward shape, and I wanted it to look like that from the outside, but then whenever you got on the inside, I realized that there just wasn't much that I could do with it, and then the stairs were awkwardly placed, and so I didn't know where to put the bathroom, and I really wanted a lot of this house to look kind of open, and I think the upstairs, the top floor did that really well, except for the bathroom. But the whole bedroom with like a little kind of seating area with a TV, I think it turned out actually pretty well. So I hope you guys did enjoy this build. If you have any recommendations for other things that you like to do, please let me know. I'm up for any of those challenges. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Hit that thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!